Well, welcome to the Grandy and Andy Postgame Show, and I think we're sitting today on the cusp of another opportunity for the Grandy and Andy Morning Show to influence not only our nation, but our nation's leaders. The reason I say that is because there was an enormous positive response to us saying, what the hell is the hurry about this big Wall Street bailout bill? Why not get these senators and members of Congress involved in a discussion that we can all understand, just as we did the immigration bill, so we can vote no, right?
I agree, Fred, but first this message. Have you ever tried these Knott's Berry Farm premium cookies? Yeah. Strawberry. They are fantastic. Neiman?
Oh, I will have one. Thank you.
Oh, please. Help yourself. Fred?
No thanks. I'm a member of the non-whore caucus.
How about you, Miss Wogue?
Delicious.
It's a shame you watching right now can't have one. But I will have one for you.
Yeah.
Now back to Fred. Pardon me, Bob.
Yeah.
And in 4 weeks, when the economy completely crumbles, you won't be able to buy those in stores. You won't be able to buy anything because Fred voted no for the bill.
Andy will have hit all of them in his hole because he'll be preparing for the disaster.
No, let me get this straight. You want to postpone. You want to talk about this bill, which I have no problem at all.
No, when I say postpone, by the way, I'm not talking about weeks. I'm talking about maybe 3 or 4 days.
That's fine. I'm even okay to do it for a week. But you're saying that you wouldn't vote for it. You're voting no. Your mind's already been made up. That's not a good idea.
I would not vote for it right now because there are just too many unanswered questions, the least of which is, okay, who is going to be writing off all of this bad paper? And how much are we going to pay for the bad paper? Because the more you pay for the bad loans, the more the taxpayer's at risk. The less you pay, the more the banks are at risk. You're going to come back to the government and say, we need more dough.
There's got to be some shared responsibility, and right now it appears that there is none of that on behalf of the bank. It's going to be the American people.
And Hank Paulson had just said $700 billion seems like a good round number. That's what we think we need. But who knows? Right. I mean, if we're now talking about student loans and car loans and
credit cards.
That's fine, but if there's hemorrhaging, and the hemorrhaging continues after we've stopped it, because then people on Wall Street realize that this bill isn't going to take place, then you have this domino effect once again, where investment banks fall, where commercial banks fall, and guess what? It's going to cost you a lot of money anyway.
All right. And money will be no good, but I'll be okay because I have Knott's Berry Farm strawberry cookies. Have you tried this? You really ought to.
That's what Andy calls nodding up. Okay.
Now back to
Fred
the
discussion.
And Brian.
There's a way for Congress to have it both ways. They can say to the Treasury and the Bush administration, okay, we're going to give you $200 billion to get this thing started, but we're not going to give you any more money until you come back to us and report on what you've done with that money. Why do they have to give them every dime from the get-go and say, hopefully you'll come back to us later?
Because it's all about confidence. And if you have all that money right there from the get-go, then you have confidence, and that's what this market is based upon.
Neiman. Confidence is as confidence does. How much confidence do you have in Congress
exactly.
right now
to
do this correctly?
Listen, I don't have much confidence in the economy right now. I mean, Ben Bernanke was out a couple of weeks ago, and Paulson was out a couple of weeks ago saying Fannie and Freddie are fine. We're not going to have to tap them. We're not going to have to give them any money whatsoever. And you want to
give them $700 billion.
They said we don't have to give them any money whatsoever. Next thing you know, not only are they not giving the money, we took them over. Right. We took them over.
That's right. I have confidence that you will like these Knott's Berry Farm strawberry cookies. Try them today, will you?
Okay. That's it. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. God bless you all.
You're excused.
Yay!